Well, the ever-talented Woodford Theater Company is putting on a performance called The Anatomy of Grey. It explores themes of death and loss, love, and healing through a very unique coming-of-age story.
Yeah, and the performance takes place in the late 1800s in Indiana, where a mysterious plague is taking place. So today we have Adrien Osborn Kell and Jonathan Hall. They're joining us to tell us all about the show. Guys, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
We appreciate it. Okay, so first of all, how long have you been planning for this performance and putting it together and rehearsing and all of that?
Exactly 2 months.
Has it really?
Yes.
Wow. And that takes a lot. I mean, it takes a lot to put one of these performances together. Tell us about the show itself. Kind of, give us an overview.
Yes. So basically, it is a coming-of-age story for June, who is my character. Basically, she lives in this small town. She always feels a little different and wants to go out and explore. One day, she prays for a doctor to come.
Oh, the doctor. The doctor.
Cue the doctor.
Don't we all pray for a doctor to come at some point in our lives? And so that leads to your character then, too.
That's right, and you kind of have to be careful what you wish for sometimes. You don't know if I'm coming in, what my agenda is, my plan is, so there's a little mystery there.
Yeah.
And so you'll just have to come in and see for yourself what happens. But
very cool.
Yeah, that's the gist.
So, guys, as actors, how do you immerse yourself into Indiana in the late 1800s here? Give us the vibe. Is it costuming? Is it set design? Is there a little research, a little history involved here?
Absolutely, yeah, we do. It's wonderful to have that opportunity to kind of do a little history, learn a little bit about the culture and the time period. And it is based on the Grey's Anatomy sort of textbook written in the 1850s. And so there's a lot of research that goes into it. Yeah, it was lovely to do. But yeah.
Yes, the costumes are also super awesome. They are definitely like for the times, and a lot of the props, and we also get to pantomime a lot of things. It's awesome.
Nice.
Oh, very, very cool.
Love that. And also, what is it like? What's your favorite part of working for Woodford Theater, too?
Well, I adore Woodford Theater. It's a lovely place. I mean, obviously they've got a great setup. The theater is lovely and the space is amazing. But they've developed such a great community of artists and folks who are just passionate and put a lot of joy and love into what they do. And so it's things, we have other lives and other jobs in school, but we spend our time in the evenings together and make something that we hope others will love and make them come and go, oh wow, there's so much love in there. I want to go make something, and we hope that has that effect.
Wonderful. That's awesome. Yeah. So how can our viewers dial into the show, maybe learn a little bit more and make sure they have seats for this thing?
So we are very active on our Instagram page, Woodford Theater. We also have a website, www.woodford.com. That's where you can get tickets. You can also get tickets in the Instagram bio. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there.
Wow.
Yes.
And while we hope that everyone leaves the theater with hearts and minds full, what's the one thing you would love for people to walk out the door thinking or saying?
Yeah, I think this show has so many layers to it, and you can really get whatever you need from it in that moment. If you need to feel something, if you want a really good laugh, if you want to cry, I think there's just so much you can get from the show, and it's such a beautiful show, and there's so many real world themes, and I think everyone can relate to some part of the show.
If she doesn't make you cry, if you're sitting in a seat and she does not, capital A, act and make you cry, money back, guaranteed. Actually, Woodford Theater disavows any knowledge of what I'm saying. But I believe it, and seriously, she's amazing.
I love that. Well, we were talking about this today. I mean, there's so many big production films out there right now, and not to disparage that work, but we're so hungry for human interaction, right? And character-driven drama. So it sounds like you guys are really serving that up for us.
What I love is there's, and there's nothing wrong with it, but in so many movies, remakes, or you kind of know what to expect. I'm seeing Spider-Man. I kind of know what's going to happen to Spider-Man. But this is a new show. I mean, you probably haven't seen it. And I think some of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in theaters, movies. I don't know much about this, so I'm going to go check it out.
Fresh territory.
Exactly.
And then you go out and you go, wow, that was amazing.
Well, guys, we're looking forward to it.
Thanks so much. Break a leg, as they say.
Yep.
Thanks
for coming in today.
Back in just a second.